What's up, guys? So I almost forgot about today's IG live, to be honest. And yeah, so I just felt like something was missing, and I just realized, it's the IG live that I promised myself that I will do every single day. So right now there's nobody watching it live, but that's fine. Yeah, I just want to talk about this topic that I was sharing with my friend today: how to monetize passion. Hey, what's up, James? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for showing the love. So I want to mention this thing, which I always share with my clients and my students, right? I believe in this framework: your story plus your strength, right, equals to your mission. So strength includes a lot of stuff, like for example, your characteristic strength, your personality strength, your skill set strength, and many more, right? So your story would probably sound like your past experiences. So you have definitely gone through so much stuff. Right now, I'm assuming most of you are like maybe at least 18 years old, 20 plus years old. So how often do we actually walk back our memory lane, right, and then look back at what did I learn from this past experience or incident? So there's a lot of gem right there. I want to talk about that. So for example, if in the past, right, you had this low self-worthiness issue, or maybe currently you're also struggling with that right now, or maybe in the past in school, in secondary school or primary school, you were bullied, maybe you're boycotted by your friends around you, and things like these, right, actually mean a lot to you emotionally. So don't brush it off. Instead, I challenge you to truly write it out somewhere. Hey, sup Ryan, sup Ellen, sup Kenny. All right, thanks for joining. Sup Sean, nice to have you here. So when you actually write out, those experiences, right, that hold close to your heart, that's a very big hint already. And then you compile a whole list of skill sets that you probably will have. Let me just give you an example here. Hey, hi Yongxing, right? I give you an example here. So in the past, it could be you were outcasted by your friends. You were very lonely, and your skill set could be swimming. Yeah, it's a very normal skill. You might be thinking, how can I make money from swimming, right? But if you understand your passion, if you understand your purpose, and you understand the problem that you're solving, right, naturally you can find the profit from it. So I give you I explain in details, right? So if a kid is going through something that you have gone through already, struggling with loneliness issue, or probably struggling with bullying in school, and through swimming you overcame the issue yourself, you built your self-worthiness or resilience through swimming, you are using that as a medium to solve a bigger problem. You are telling the mom, assuming his mother is rich, right? The mother just don't know how to fix the kid's loneliness or self-worthiness issue because always getting bullied in school. Now you're pitching to the mom, say, hey mom, right, hey auntie, I have this solution, right? Because for myself, my past experience, I was bullied as well, but it was through swimming. I have a better resilience, I have a better mindset, and I found peace and calmness, and I really want to help your son with that, and I charge $1,000 per month. Honestly, ask yourself, right? I mean, guys, would you think that could be possible? Versus someone who said, yeah, I'm good at swimming, I want to be a swim coach. Like that is what vast majority of people are thinking. Hence, that's why you don't make the money that you are making. Swimming, you're not really fixing a big problem here. You're fixing the problem of, I don't know how to swim. But if you fix a bigger problem, you dive deeper. What was a problem that you're facing back then? And that skill set of yours can actually fix. So that is a subtor. Thanks for joining, right? So that is something that I really hold close to my heart. When people come to me and say that, like, hey bro, piano cannot make money, bro. So I'm like, yeah, that's true. If you're just a piano teacher, then probably yes. unless you're the damn bad, the badass, you know, the top 1%, you know. If not, you must ask yourself, right, what is one problem that you're facing, you know, that the piano help you to solve? Could it be that piano let you practice and appreciate yourself better? Self-love. Maybe piano help you get more I don't know, hand and eye coordination. I don't know, right? So if you truly understand what problem you're solving, then the profit will come to you. But if you don't even know that, then you go on and bluffing yourself, saying that yes, my passion cannot make me money, and you will go join the corporate slave, join the corporate path and be a corporate slave. Then you will hate your life and you will blame yourself, say, you know, I regret not going that path. I regret not chasing my passion and things. And yes, Yongxin, you're saying the right stuff, right? Give the value, find out the problem, then you can give the exact value that the people are looking for, right? So if you ask, right, honestly, self-worthiness, there's 100 ways to overcome that shit. 100 ways, right? Just whether your method is something that the person buy in or not. Your story is someone that can is something that can resonate the person or not. Your character, your values, is it aligned with your customers or not? So there's so many things that can help you find the right audience or right customer. Are you doing all these things in the first place? If you are not, then why give yourself the easy way out or an excuse by saying that I cannot make money one? You know, I really think that it's an excuse. People just want to choose the easy way out. On my path of being a coach, I also don't know what the hell I'm doing, really. But I keep asking myself, what problem am I solving? What problem? You know, I can talk, everybody else can talk. But what is my story? My story is that since young, I just, you know, dangling out there doing nothing in my life, and I really want to do something meaningful, right? So that was my pain, my problem, my story. And right now my skill set is speaking, inspiring, coaching people, selling ideas, you know. So how can I combine them so that I can sell my client the idea that a possible breakthrough is just right there in front of their face? How many of you can see that pattern? That is uniquely mine, you know. That someone else can take my framework, right, and offer it to someone else, but it will not be uniquely me. I have my own set of strengths. I'm empathetic, you know, I'm very straightforward. Ask my clients, I'm honest. I will tell them the harshest truth that they don't want to hear. That is just uniquely me. So you guys watching this, right, list down your sets of characteristics that make you uniquely you. Your empathy, your resilience, your determination, your discipline. I promised you, okay, there are so many people out there, right, that are very disciplined, but you will have your own uniqueness when you combine all these things together. Your very interesting mix, you know, of your empathy plus your discipline, maybe plus your perspective, plus your logical thinking. You know, you can feel, at the same time you can think from your client's perspective. So all these things just make you uniquely you. Then furthermore, plus your past experiences. If you were to stack them together, right, you will be very unique. And that is what my mentor shared with us. That is your X factor. That is your X factor. When you go out to the market, if you have your X factor, that is how people will be attracted to you, and that's how they pay you money for your worthiness, for your skills, for the problem that you're solving. So Ryan said that vulnerability and authenticity is a massive strength to own and run with it. Yes, for sure. I strongly advocate that as well. That's why right now that's what I'm doing, right? Being vulnerable with you guys in terms of my journey. How did I start this business? It was not something that I said, you know, I want to do since when I was 3 years old or what shit. Fun fact, guys, I wanted to be a fireman. I swear. My mom brought me to, I think, one of the shopping mall, right? And they had this fireman costume. I remember I took a picture of it. I was like, oh shit, when I grow up I want to be a fireman. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, just a fun fact. So Ray said that ultimately people want to work with you because they relate and like you. That is so true. That is so true. And more importantly, it's because you have gone through what they've gone through. You have gone through what they are going through. So you have already technically solved the problem for yourself. Hence, they believe that you can solve the problem for them. Oh shit, Ray said that, you know, I'm not a fireman now, but I'm definitely on fire every day. Thank you so much, Ray. Right, I will keep it burning. I almost forgot about today's IG live, but nope, I showed up. No way out, man, no way out. Yeah, it's Zamblik. Thanks for showing the love, brother. Day in, day out, you're here. Same as James, same as Ryan. Thank you so much, guys. So I just wanna share this perspective, lah. You know, it's gonna be a short IG live tonight. So, okay. Someone, yes. Sup Ben. Hey, Sup Ben, thanks for that. Yeah. So tonight is gonna be a very short one. How to monetize your passion. I was just sharing one whole long chunk on it. But there's definitely more, right, guys? I'm telling you guys the fundamental stuff. So the harder part, right, is the marketing part, like which is what I'm doing right now. I'm marketing myself by letting you guys know the real me, rather than show you guys my content, my post, my IG story. Be there, show my truest self, you know. And what else? Besides that, truly understand your values. What are your common values? So okay, I want to share, since you're at this point, right? One thing that my mentor shared, right, is that you need to learn the game of qualifying and disqualifying. Last time I served everybody. That's why I initially I tried to serve all young adults. And young adults is damn broad, you know. Anybody 20, let's say 18 years old all the way to 35, right? Is a young adult, and I supposedly can solve or serve everybody. But I realized, very honest and very brutal, guys. Not everybody has the financial capabilities, right, to pay for my services. And that has been a very big uphill battle for myself, right, to make sure that my business can sustain. Hence, I want to laser focus on people who have the highest ROI for my programs. So after thinking about it, thinking about it, and I look at my past testimonials, the biggest breakthrough, right, are people who are entrepreneurs, marketers, and salespeople. Hence, right now I'm laser focusing, and not just focusing on their career. I'm also focusing on their qualities. So these people must be massive action taker, must have growth mindset, willingness to be vulnerable. Because if you're not vulnerable with me, I don't understand your story. I can't help you to really have deeper breakthroughs. So it really, I really did, the hard work, right? Going down so deep to find out who do I truly want to serve. And when I actually list out, like, if you have this, then the person will be like, oh wait, yes, that's me. So it's easier for you to attract your ideal customers and clients. And apart from that, what else? You also want to share with your prospect. What are some problems and pain they are currently facing that you can solve. So it's very clear. It's very clear. And okay, so James said, remember in marketing, if you want to serve everyone, you serve no one. That's very true. So Ryan said, what do you think the importance of understanding your unique motivations for monitoring one's passion? Where does it fit in the big picture? This is a very big question. So importance of understanding one unique motivation for monitoring one's passion. Right, you might need to elaborate a little more on monitoring one's passion. In what aspect are you talking about? But I agree that understanding your motivation is actually important. Like for mine, I can be honest with you guys. Mine is number one, right? Sense of connection. I need connection. I need the sense of belonging. Secondly is the sense of growth and slash achievement a little bit. And lastly is the sense of contribution. These three driving forces drive me a lot. Right, these are motivation. And okay, so for monetizing, right? For monetizing one's passion, understanding your motivation for monetizing. Okay. Good question actually. So I would say that, right, if you understand your unique motivation, you are able to monetize your passion way better. Okay, I'll give you an example here. I have a client who's very driven by autonomy and freedom. Listen clearly to that. And he has high needs to travel, high need to be free, high need to be an entrepreneur. The likelihood of him monetizing his passion is way higher. Okay, because he will make it work no matter what. Die make it work. Yeah. So if your driving forces is for example a sense of community connection, then you must know how to make use of it to probably build a passion project, right, that involves others. Like that's what I always advise my clients and students, right? If you understand your true motivation, you can use it as a leverage. For some people, they feel very lonely, start setting up business. For them, the driving force is actually a sense of connection, community. Great. Create a project that involves others around you and get them going, get them to do it together with you. Yeah, you get someone to grow with you. So it's absolutely fine. But the problem here is, right, people don't know that true motivation. They always assume that it's just money. They always assume that I just want to grow. These are generic words. There's sense of achievement, sense of validation, external validation, internal validation, right? Power, what else? Autonomy, freedom, don't want to be trapped. Disappointment, loneliness, appreciation. Like really, I'm telling you guys all this because I done the hard work with my clients, right? And these are words coming from their lives, coming from them. I didn't make it up. I don't even know they have all these emotions inside them, right? I have one client, he helped people for free, non-stop giving services, help people run digital marketing, all this for free. And I asked him, why? After digging so deep, right? And he said, I just want people to say thank you to me. I'm like, dude, how do you feel when people say thank you to you? I feel appreciated. And when he truly understands this concept, he's doing all this free stuff, constantly getting bullied by people, just so that he can feel appreciated by people. And I asked him, how do you feel honestly when people don't say thank you? He said, I feel worthless. It's a big moment, it's really a big moment. So what I'm saying here, if he can give self-appreciation, right, he's unlocked. He's no longer being puppeted by friends or clients or whatever around him. And these are things that people don't realize. You always think that, I help people, I'm kinder. No, that is the bullshit you feed yourself. On a deeper level, what the shit is going on? You don't know, right? Anyway, I just want to answer some of you, right? So Brendan said, when it comes to true immortality, is living a part of yourself into someone else's heart. Wouldn't you want to serve everyone? Whether you gain value from a person, would you want to help? But that's very, very true, right? Always giving a part of yourself to someone else, the giver's mindset. Or to discover that there's more to meet the eye and they're just floating around day to day. For sure, brother, I love that, Right, there's so much meaning to life. It's just whether are we willing to put the hard work to seek out the meaning. And the next thing is validation, attention, appreciation can be strong motivator. For sure, So these are things that everyone is unique because of their past experiences. People who are helpless when they're younger, right? There's a kid, there's a client of mine, he's an only kid, only child. Hardly spend time with friends, hardly spend time with family, and when he was left alone at home, he felt voiceless, he felt unheard. And right now, he has a desperate need to be out there. Want to spread his message so badly. Want to spread his message. But now, on the flip side is what? Fear of judgment that's holding him back. So it's a lot of, his desire of wanting to be heard, right, is shaped by his past experiences. So I'm telling you guys, that like whatever your driving forces, right, is really shaped by your past experiences. You need to understand that on a very deep level. In fact, I'll be having a workshop tomorrow, 8 p.m. If you're keen, just drop me a DM later. I'll send you the link. By the way, guys, don't mind, I'm a bit distracted. There's a moth in my room, so slightly worried. And Zemblik said that, in a way, hiring someone to love you when you couldn't do yourself, self-love problems. And that is very true, like as much as we generalize it and say that it's a self-love problem, right, it's something that a lot of us are facing. Even I myself struggled with self-love last time, right? 2019, some of you heard this story also. I don't love myself. I can't sleep at night. I will force myself to be productive. And yeah, my younger sister, 4 years younger than me, she was the one who enlightened me and said that, like, Kok, if you cannot love yourself, how you love your clients or students? If you cannot love yourself, how can you be worthy enough, right, to accept love from others? A lot of deep stuff from her, and I truly appreciate it. So I would say that it's due to our blind sides. We always think we know ourselves. How many of you know the Johari window? Johari window. Yeah. Like, ever since my mentor shared with me that shit, I was blown. That's the facade. We bluff ourselves to think that we are perfectly fine. We bluff ourselves to think that we are not lonely, right? But the emptiness that creep into your heart at night make you cannot sleep. How many of you can resonate with that? That is the truth, right? When you have the emptiness feeling, then how you choose to deal with it will reflect a lot about yourself. Some people go on to apps and just try to, numb that feeling. Some people choose to eat properly. Some people choose to just work out and just numb themselves with the exercises and shit like that. So how do you deal with all these emotions? Yeah. Loneliness drives us to do things we wouldn't realize. Yes. Some people give non-stop free work, no. Hey, Sup Dennis. Hi Dennis. Yeah, some people, entrepreneur, freelancers, give non-stop free work to people, free and after free, just so that he can get a thank you, so that he can say, so that the client say, hey, let's have a meal together. He don't feel that, lonely. Got to do the deep inner work and do the deep surgical operation. Everything will stem from it. Absolutely true, Ryan. All right, so me and Ryan, we truly advocate, like having spiritual growth. Take some time to do the inner work. Like it is very fluff, to do. People out there, you think that it's very fluff lah. Why do I need that? School don't teach that. degree, never talk about this kind of thing. Exactly, schools don't teach life. Sup Dennis, appreciate it. Schools don't teach you life. School teach you to just work for someone, so that the system, the bigger system, the bigger picture, right, continues on itself. Right? I'm not defaming them or whatever. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that they never equip you with the thing that you truly need. Yeah, like how to really love yourself. I think another reason for free work, which I've experienced for myself, is lower self-worthiness. Yes, yes, for sure. Right? When you don't think that you deserve that amount of money, you obviously say, no lah, that's too high for me. And it will stem, you will freaking snowball. Ryan said that when we come at things from a place of abundance instead of a place of lack, everything falls into place. People can see and feel your true intention through your sub-communication, especially in dating. Yes, so true. And Ryan, I would like you to elaborate a bit more on like how can one hone abundance mindset. I think that's a challenge, really. I always try to share and be abundant to people, hoping that would inspire them. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge because people who operate from a scarcity mindset will not flip overnight, right? And they become, like abundant. They can't. It's not like that. And Zemblick said this, a lot of modern relationships have this problem because we rather have the comfort of being in a relationship rather than confront the actual emotion. Truth. Damn true. Damn true, right? So we want the companionship, but we're not willing to we're not willing to sacrifice the truth, the vulnerability. Right? Dennis don't have a degree, but he's extremely successful. But he's also very down to earth, very humble guy. Thank you so much for guiding me along the way, Dennis. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the support, for joining in, guys. Like, it's just I want to share this thing, all these topics that I hold close to my heart, man. Yeah. Great question. Like Gary Vee said, right? When you can see that there's enough for everybody plus more, it helps with the scarcity mindset. So it goes back down to the perspective mindset again, guys. Like when someone is wearing these goggles on, and he see the world in these goggles for the last 20 years, it's damn hard for them to say, you know what, suddenly, instead of black and white now it has colors. It's damn bloody hard, damn bloody difficult, So, for me, I really believe that in order for someone to really be abundance mindset, right, he need to soak himself in the environment that filled with abundance. Like people who will come to him without expectations. Not just one, but a cluster, like at least 4 people. Can you imagine 4 people, right, that you hang out with? You used to, operate from scarcity mindset, operate from a lot of expectations, a lot of lack. Suddenly 4 guys, each one offer to treat you lunch, breakfast, dinner, supper. All of them doing that. I don't believe after 1 week hanging out with them, you will still constantly take. I will honestly believe that you will feel very guilty, you feel very bad, and you will treat them all of them, the 4 of them, a meal in return. I feel, that my suggestion or the advice that I can give you, right, is soak yourself in the environment. Yeah, so in fact today I met one giver, a dude with so much abundance. He's Lenny. I just want to give you a shout out, right, Lenny? Yes, Brandon, absolutely. You're the average of the 5 people you can interact with. Lenny has so much abundance. He's a freaking giver, and the both of us suggested, like we want to form a mini, very close knitted a giver community, because we want more people who are having the same mindset, the same values to click, and it's rare. It's really rare, and people who have scarcity mindset can watch it from afar probably and be inspired, right? To be inspired that like, hey, giving is awesome. And the both of us, Lenny and I, we really want to credit this to Gary Vaynerchuk, because he's the one who always advocate give and right hook, right, jab, right hook. And it was him that first spread this mindset to me, and that's why I go the extent of running paid ads, right? I never sell anybody, just follow my. Can you imagine my ad is, hi, I'm Daryl. I really want you to live a purposeful and passionate life. Follow me to see how I live my life, and I got nothing to sell you at all. That was what I was doing. I was running it for 6 months, $5 per day or $10 per day, I forgot. That's like $300 times 6, close to $1,000+ flushing down the freaking drain, just to give people value first. And some of my closest friends came from ads. I'm not bluffing you guys. Some of my closest friends, they were blown. They're like, hey dude, I still can remember those stupid ads that you're running, right? I thought that, I was skeptical, and I thought that you're selling me shit. No, nothing to sell, because Gary said that. Day one, Give value. Show people that you're real. Show people that you're genuine. In the long run, if you provide true services, they'll buy. They'll buy. Scared what? Right? Play the long game. Right? So James said that I believe being grateful, having an attitude of gratitude helps to develop the abundance mindset. Maybe, right? I'm not too sure, right? Attitude of gratitude probably helps. And yeah, left jab, right jab, yeah, low jab, high jab. Yeah, you should read the jab right hook, right? I really love it. Like, in fact, I have not wore a Gary Vaynerchuk shoes, but I bought it. No, can you imagine? No, I bought it. I have not wore it. I just wanna support him. He changed my life indirectly. If not, I would not be a giver here doing all these things, right? And the shoe, I don't really give a shit about the shoe, man. It's just I just want to give back to him. How do you gauge a giver as a true giver? Since most of the time we are giving, hoping to achieve something eventually. Well, I love this. When you actually give, right, the other party on the receiving end can feel it. When you genuinely give, the other party will be your advocate and spread. Just like me advocating Lenny's genuineness, and I don't know whether genuinity, and his abundance mindset. I am advocating that. That is how I gauge. He's a true giver. I got nothing for him. He give, he share. So what are people talking about you? If people call you a giver, something is right. But if yourself, you keep claiming that, I think I give, I think I have abundance mindset, but nobody else is saying that about you. Hey, shit, something wrong, man. So you must hear what the market is saying about you. What are the three? Okay, for me, usually when I meet people offline, I'll say, what are 3 words that you can describe me? I want to know. Curious, like just getting market research. And usually the words is like, oh shit, man, you got abundance mindset, you're passionate, and you're high energy. Then I'm like, okay, great. Are they the words that I want people to describe me or know me for? Maybe, right? So yeah, so it is somehow that's how I refine my personal branding, I guess. Or some people only know me as a coach. So I'm like, oh shit, that's bad. Some to refine it a little bit. Some people know me as the financial guru. That's even worse. I never talk about financial investment stuff here. So GY, I hope I help a little bit here. That like you really ask the market, hey, ask your clients or ask your prospect, hey, can you give me 3 words to describe me as a person? So he said, GY said, wow, but most of the time when we give, right, a part of ourselves tell us that giving makes us happy, help us win the long term. I really love that. I really love that. For me, when I give people, right, it builds my self-worthiness. It builds a lot. Like, I'm like, oh shit, people actually got question, just like right now, like that. People actually got question, right, and I can help them with my perspective. Not bad. I'm thankful that I kind of had that experience. I can share. That's all. The fact that you can give auntie $1 for that tissue paper, you are lucky, to have that $1. Auntie don't have. And it put you in a good spot. It gives you an opportunity to feel good about yourself. So when you give, that day I was saying, when you give, it's a selfish way for you to feel good about yourself. That's how I condition my mind to think. Yeah. So QI say, like giving donation to make ourselves feel kinder. I really agree. And that is exactly my point. You take money to buy that sense of worthiness in you, which is fine, right? And the other end, they also very happy about it. They like, wow, shit, they cherish the $1. So the biggest challenge is to be patient when you monetize your passion. I have to agree. I totally agree that it took me 5 years from my struggle when I was 20 years old, 2 years in army, 2 years, 3 years in sales, then 1 year of free work to coaching people for free, and I get to where I am today. And of course, it's still a long journey. I still have many years ahead of me, right? I'm patient. I'm playing the patient game. No props, GY. Mad respect. Thank you so much for asking. So Ryan said, give and plant seeds with expectation of receiving nothing, but by doing that, something will eventuate. That is so true. In fact, if you think short term, you actually bought that sense of worthiness or that sense of happiness for yourself when you give someone. And in the long run, if people spread your personal branding for you, that is something in return, right? So it will just kind of like what Ryan said, your words eventuate to something good. Even if in the long run nothing happened, today you felt good. Today you had that positive feeling of yourself, and that is more than what it's worth. $1 to make you feel happy about yourself, to feel proud of yourself, to feel kinder to yourself. I think I will gladly pay $1 every single day. uh, James said that, you know, for me, I agree, nothing bad ever comes from giving value to others. Yes, so true. And in fact, you know, you are kind of attracting more givers to you. That's for sure. You know, the moment I met Lenny and he's such a giver mindset, right? In my head, I'm like counting how many givers I have, right? I want to network with them, really. I mean, I want to match them, you know, make them meet each other. Because these are, going back to what I said earlier, these are values, common values that people have. And that's how you can source out who are your best friends, who are your good friends, who are just a superficial friends. Values, beliefs, dreams, common vision. And these are things that I always talk about, You know, so I highly recommend, right? If you guys are free, drop me a DM. There's a workshop tomorrow for my salespeople, marketers, and entrepreneurs. Next, I think tomorrow, 8 p.m., right? Sunday, 8 p.m. I'll be having a workshop. It's free of charge. Going to be way better, very interactive, way more, you know, interactive than this IG live. It's gonna be a two-way traffic. We've got to go deep in to find out what's your deepest motivation. Is it sense of appreciation? You know, when people don't say thank you, do you kind of feel frustrated? If you know that, right, it's damn powerful. Literally, you can just go to everybody and say, I hope you truly appreciate this session. And they say, yeah, I do. Thank you. That's how you fish out appreciation, fabricate it. And your body don't know. As long as you hear that, you feel good about yourself. And you get continuous motivation to fight hard, with regards to your career or whatever. So thanks for hearing me so long, bro. I wanted to keep this 5 minutes thing, and I'm, you know, I go on and on and on. So I'll catch you guys real soon. See you tomorrow.